We are back with our Salute to Heroes series. For more than a decade now, the American Red Cross has been recognizing local first responders, military members, and Good Samaritans for their work in the Triad.
This year's award ceremony are getting closer and closer. September 22nd, Thursday at the Millennium Center in Winston-Salem. And tonight we are not just honoring one hero, about 261 of them, every single man and woman with the Winston-Salem Fire Department who was given a terrifying task but still succeeded in preventing a disaster.
This is breaking news.
Breaking news tonight in Winston-Salem. There is a massive fire near the city's downtown area. It is so bad, fire crews are not currently fighting it.
The chance for explosion is fairly high.
I would say this is a serious situation.
The conditions, like I said, overnight have not improved. We continue to ask folks who have not left the area to please evacuate.
There was enough ammonium nitrate on hand for this to be one of the worst explosions in U.S. history. The threat of an explosion was greatly diminished overnight.
What's it like for you being back here?
Well, you know, you kind of run through your mind those things that happened on January 31st and the actions taken and the decisions made, particularly in that first 90 minutes of the event.
The event Chief Trey Mayo was referring to was the fire at Winston Weaver Fertilizer. 9-year vet Darius Johnson was one of the very first firefighters on scene that night.
We was flowing, a copious amount of water. When I went back to look at the rail car and my battalion chief identified the rail car as ammonium nitrate, that's when he was like, back up.
Plant leaders told the city there was about 90 tons of ammonium nitrate in that rail car and another 500 tons inside the building, spread out across 2 piles. It's a chemical compound known for being unpredictable.
You never are real sure with ammonium nitrate as to exactly what it's going to do and how it's going to behave when you have uncontrolled conditions like we had the night of the fire.
Back in 2013, an ammonium nitrate explosion at a fertilizer plant in Texas killed 15 people and injured more than 260. There was 10 times that amount of chemical at Winston Weaver and about 6,500 people living within a 1-mile radius.
I don't describe the way I felt that night as being scared, but I've been in this business almost 33 years, and it was the most uneasy I had ever felt on a scene like that.
It was an exhausting week for the Winston-Salem Fire Department, monitoring conditions from the ground and the air, talking to experts, briefing the media, and after a few days, doing reconnaissance work. Chad Boger led a hazmat team that had to check on the 90 tons of ammonium nitrate in the rail car. That had to be terrifying up on that boxcar.
I mean, I guess you could say that. I mean, for us, I mean, it's one of those situations where it's kind of the fear of the unknown. We did a thorough analysis, basically from the time we came in that morning. And as Chief alluded to, we spoke with a subject matter expert, and he was just, top-notch, phenomenal guy, so knowledgeable. So by the time we actually made the decision to, go on top of the rail car, we felt very confident that it was in its original state.
And it was. Things were safe. Safe enough for firefighters to start attacking the scene with water, and eventually safe enough to be declared under control without a single injury. An outcome that still makes the chief emotional.
Is this where you lose, a sixth of the Winston-Salem Fire Department and $7 or $8 million worth of fire trucks? It causes you to stop and think.
261 Winston-Salem fire personnel were involved in this once-in-a-lifetime response. The American Red Cross says all 261 are heroes.
It feels great. It really does. Everyone likes positive reinforcement, so this is a great honor, and we appreciate it.
You just have to respect the expertise, commitment to duty, the bravery, all those things that just are sort of just built into the firefighter's character.
I love it. Yes, sir. Hopefully I get another one in my career, but nothing like this.
Amen to that.
Yes, sir.
The city of Winston-Salem set aside $1 million for people who lived or worked inside that voluntary evacuation.